are.
Okay, can I ask what crime you suspect me of committing?
I'm not going to get in this battle.
Is a disturbance a suspicion?
Do you need any help?
No, I don't.
Have you been injured? Okay.
No, I don't need your help.
Walmart.
I don't need to answer your questions.
Okay.
I'm asking you a simple question. Is a disturbance a felony or?
Welcome back to Audit Cops. Today, we're diving into a video that's been stirring up major conversation across the internet. A clip where a citizen uses a camera not just to film, but to test whether the police truly understand and respect civil rights. But what's really striking here isn't just what we see on camera. It's what the video reveals about power, legal awareness, and the way citizens and law enforcement interact. Video summary. A citizen is seen filming in a public space, possibly outside a government facility or police station. A female officer approaches and demands that the individual stop recording and provide identification. The person filming refuses, citing their First Amendment rights and the legal ability to record in public spaces. The officer attempts to detain the individual without providing a clear legal basis or specific reason for the arrest. In the end, the person is released, and the video closes with the officers backing off, appearing uncertain and on the defensive.
Excuse me? What do you mean what's going on? First of all, I'm not injured at the moment. As far as I know, I need to see a doctor if I, to know if I'm injured. Am I allowed to? Am I under arrest? You're on camera, by the way.
That's great. You're on
Am I under arrest?
No. I just got
Name and badge number, please.
Where's that Adam?
Name and badge number, please.
I'm code for it, but not.
Name and badge number, please.
You'll get that in a second.
I have a right to your name and badge number. It's department policy.
My investigation.
I will answer my. I will answer your
We're
question.
on our way to Walmart. Okay, we're on our way to Walmart because of a disturbance.
Yes.
Okay, so then someone
I'm
just
aware.
said, "Hey, these people might be involved." So I don't know what's going on. I wanted to make sure you're safe.
I'm safe.
Okay.
Name and badge number, please.
I'll give that to you.
Name and badge number,
1190 West
please.
Hollywood.
Name and badge number, please, ma'am.
You'll get that in a moment.
I have a right to it.
Okay.
It's department policy to
Yeah,
identify.
and I'm not done with my investigation, sir.
It doesn't mean you don't have to identify.
Yeah. How about you identify you? I'm Officer Rios. 198.
I have a First Amendment right to be filming. I have a Fourth Amendment right to be secure in my papers and not to identify
so
to
you don't
you.
want to give me your information then?
Not unless you suspect me of committing a crime, in which case I would like to know what is your.
I've given you. I'm 198.
What is your?
Officer Rios.
Thank you.
I explained to you. You got to call
What
to
is?
Walmart.
But what gives
of
you
a
reasonable,
disturbance.
articulable suspicion of
Okay.
a?
Can you please keep your hands out of your pocket,
Am I
sir?
detained, ma'am?
Keep your hands out
Am
of
I
your pocket,
detained?
sir.
Am I detained?
Yes, actually you are.
Okay. Can I ask what crime you suspect me of
I'm not
committing?
going to get in this battle.
Is a
with you, sir.
disturbance a suspicion?
Do you need any help?
No, I
Have you
don't.
been injured?
No, I don't need your help.
Walmart.
I don't need to answer your questions. I'm asking you a simple question. Is a disturbance a felony or?
Police behavior. Demanding that someone stop filming in a public space without a legitimate reason is a clear violation of First Amendment rights. Requesting identification without reasonable suspicion of a crime is not consistent with legal standards. Attempting to detain a person without a clear and lawful justification may constitute unlawful detention or false arrest. Citizens' response. The individual filming demonstrated a solid understanding of their rights and remained calm under pressure. Refusing to show ID and continuing to film in a public space were lawful actions, reflecting a firm stance in defending personal freedoms.
Misdemeanor.
Depends on what kind, sir.
Can you answer my question? Can you answer my question?
Yeah, actually it can be. There's varying states.
Okay, tell me what state would be a felony.
There's felony and there's misdemeanor.
Tell me what state would be felony.
We just got a call of a potential incident over there.
And was it felony or misdemeanor? I'm just asking a simple question because you're being very aggressive. You showed up being very. Yeah, you did. You told me to sit down. When you showed up, you told me to sit down.
Okay.
I don't have to sit down just because you told me to. You showed up and just told me to sit down. That's what you said. Name and badge number, sir. Name and badge number, please.
My name is Officer Hernandez. My badge number is 294. Is there anything else I got to be out with?
Thank you very much,
Cool.
sir.
Are you the individual that Walmart called about?
Is there, first of Walmart called
Yes.
you? First of all,
No, they flagged me down and said they were leaving Walmart and whatever altercation had occurred there. So when I asked them, I needed to make sure.
you told me to sit down first, lady.
Okay, you're right. It is officer, sir. Okay.
It's also lady.
And then I asked you to keep your hands out of your pocket. Okay.
Do I not have a right to put them in my pocket?
Actually, no. Not when we are coming from a call of a potentially violent act, sir.
Of a potential violent act, that means because you pulled up to me, you have a right to tell me to I can't put my hands in my pocket, and I have to sit down on the ground.
So here's the thing: is we got a call to Walmart saying that there was a uncooperative reporting party that said that their hand was cut and was fighting with security.
Fighting with security?
Verbally fighting or whatever it may be. That's what I'm saying. So did you?
Well,
was that you,
based
you
on
cut your
based
hand?
on the way I was approached, I choose to invoke my Fourth Amendment right to our Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I'm a little agitated. She came up to me very aggressively, jumped out very aggressively, almost as if she wanted to come right at me and assault me. And then she tells me to sit down.
I'm sorry. That
Well, I have it on camera, sir. Do you have a reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime to expect me to identify and violate my...
And can you please keep your hands out of your pocket, sir?
Okay, how about this? I will take everything out of my pocket so it makes you feel more comfortable,
Thank you.
and I'll put it in this other pocket here, so it's not in there. I understand that you have a risk of danger, but I also have rights, ma'am, and I do want to put my hand in my pocket at the moment.
Very well, sir.
I don't think that's an issue. All I'm asking is the reasonable articulable suspicion of a
I
crime.
already told you that.
What
We
crime?
told you, I told you.
What crime?
We told you why we were on our way to the call.
I would have been much more cooperative if you weren't very aggressive with me when you pulled up.
Okay.
Did I not pull over?
Actually, when I pulled up, I was trying to give the address to the location, sir.
I didn't know any of that. All I know is I seen what appeared to be you honking, and I pulled over.
Actually, I never honked.
Well, I didn't know who honked. I just
No
pulled
one
over
honked,
because I
sir.
heard honking.
Yeah.
Yes, someone honked. I have it on.
I know what it was. It was the people who honked at me.
Well, regardless, when it started, I was very cooperative. I pulled over. Okay?
Yeah.
You came up very aggressive to me. That changes how I feel about the situation now. Now I want to invoke my rights because I feel like you're immediately not on my side. You're immediately not even willing to hear anything I'm saying. I'm just immediately a criminal in your eyes. You pulled up without identifying me at all, just like, this dude's guilty.
I'm sorry you felt
I
that
thought
way.
I was innocent until proven guilty. All of a sudden, I'm sitting down on the ground with an aggressive officer getting right in my
Okay,
face.
I'm sorry that
I'm
you
an
felt
officer. I don't have to identify you right now. It's not department policy to identify when asked. It's department policy to identify after the whole event is over, ma'am, when I'm not filming you with the camera. No, that's not the case.
Okay.
That is not department policy.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Very
If you
good at
have
what
more
I do in
information-
this.
If you have more information you'd like to share, I'm open to hear it.
Absolutely not respectful whatsoever of a person's constitutional rights. I have to identify because you don't have reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. You have to at least tell me what the crime is. What is the
I
crime?
told you why you got the call for service, sir.
But what is the crime that gives you the right to force me to
An
identify?
officer-
See,
an
my
officer-
Fourth Amendment right is
Okay,
to
I'm
be
done.
secure in my
I'm done.
papers.
I'm just going to go ahead and stand by. Okay? You're not injured. That's kind of what it came to be. So you don't need medical attention. Actually, you did say you did need medical
I may or may not. I would need to see a doctor because I'm not qualified to make a decision like that, regardless of the circumstances. I'm not a doctor. All I know is I'm being aggressively spoken to, like right off the bat, without you knowing anything. You just came right at me.
I'm sorry.
This video raises important questions about legal awareness, both for citizens and for law enforcement. It highlights the need for better training for police officers regarding civil rights, and reminds all of us to know our rights so we can protect ourselves in similar situations. Speech Balloon, what do you think about this incident? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can continue the discussion. Thumbs up if you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to help raise awareness about our civil liberties. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.